Welcome to all of you who have joined us today to celebrate this big announcement and the economic success of acoustical sheet metal right here in the city of Virginia Beach. My name is Lisa Murphy and I'm the chair of the Virginia Beach Development Authority. On behalf of the entire Development Authority, I want to let you know it has been an absolute pleasure to support acoustical sheet metal's continued growth in this city. We're so proud. They're a true success story. A Virginia Beach company, started here small. They've grown exponentially through their first expansion facility right here in Innovation Park back in 2020, to their phase 2 expansion, which is the facility that we're gathered in here today. This facility was completed just last year. Acoustical sheet metal's growth has been truly remarkable. We're excited to have Governor Youngkin and Secretary of Commerce and Trade Juan Pablo Segura here today with us to help share in this exciting announcement. We're so happy that the company is continuing to grow and expand here in Virginia Beach. In addition, we've got Mayor Bobby Dyer here. I would like to go ahead and welcome all of the special guests who have come today to help join us in this celebration. Please stand as you're recognized, and then I ask for everybody in the audience to hold their applause so we can get through all of these names. Virginia Beach City Council members Michael Berlucci, Stacy Cummings, Barbara Henley, David Hutchinson, Cash Jackson Green, Worth Remick, Dr. Amelia Ross Hammond, Jennifer Rouse, Josh Schulman, and Vice Mayor Rosemary Wilson. Welcome to all of our council members. Also with us is City Manager Patrick Dehaney, Deputy City Managers Amanda Jarrett, Monica Krosky, and Ken Chandler. Virginia Beach Development Authority members are here as well. I know we've got Gunther Weisenseal, who I saw. Other members of the authority are here as well. We also have representative for State Delegate Ann Farrell-Tata, representative for State Delegate Michael Feggins, State Delegate Alex Askew, State Delegate Mary Knight, State Senator Christy Newcraig, State Senator Bill DeSteff, and I think we've got a representative here for Congresswoman Jen Piggins. Thank you all. Last but not least, we have a representative from Senator Mark Warner's office as well. Thank you all for coming to celebrate with us. We appreciate having everyone here today. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the mayor of the great city of Virginia Beach, Mayor Bobby Dyer.
Thank you and good afternoon. What a great day, but then again, every day is a great day right here in Virginia Beach. And we're so glad to see Governor Youngkin again. It seems, Governor, every time you come, you're opening up or expanding a new business, so keep on coming. That's a good thing. So we want to welcome you, and we'd like to welcome Mr. Juan Pablo Segura, both of you coming today. This is a very special day. One of our brightest success stories in our business community in Virginia Beach has been acoustical sheet metal. Margaret Shahara and her team have worked constantly planning, building, and working with our economic development team with the goal of building one of our strongest and fastest growing businesses in Virginia Beach since their beginning in 1994. Acoustical sheet metal is renowned for their sound reducing and weather protective enclosures for on-site generators. The products that they create support and foster the growth of our critical business sectors, such as data centers that are important to us right here in Virginia Beach. They completed phase 2 of the expansion just last year with great success since growing in Virginia Beach's Innovation Park in 2020. Acoustical sheet metal's innovative designs are a perfect example of the mission of Innovation Park to foster new and exciting technologies. Today's announcement is another rung on the ladder of success that Margaret and her team seems to be bringing to us all the time. With this new expansion, 250,000 square feet, and their job creation to hire 350 new full-time staff. Acoustical Sheetmetals will become one of the top employers in the city with over 850 employees. Oh yeah, let's hear it. The City of Virginia Beach and Economic Development are proud that Acoustical Sheetmetal calls their city home. They embody the economic vitality that is part of our city. We will continue to support their continued effort and investment. And once again, I want to thank Governor Youngkin and Secretary Segura for coming. And right now, I would like to ask Secretary Segura to please step up and say a few words. Thank you.
Appreciate it. It's hard to follow such an incredible leader, Mr. Mayor. And I noticed you have to speak over the fighter pilots that are flying outside, so it's a tough job. Well, good afternoon, everyone. And as was mentioned, it's an honor to be here with you all today to celebrate Acoustical Sheetmetal's not initial investment, or their first expansion, or second expansion, or third expansion, but their fourth expansion in Virginia. Of course, thank you, Margaret, for hosting us, for your leadership, and the entire team here. Also, a note of thanks to Lisa for your leadership, and Mayor Dyer for creating a fertile environment for businesses to prosper right here in Virginia Beach. Virginia is truly the best place to live, work, and raise a family. It's also the best place to start and grow a business because we have something here that no one else has. We have great leaders. Leaders like Margaret, Jeff, and Jim, who are doing the unimaginable and bringing this great company to new frontiers. Just take a second to think about what a fourth expansion means. It means that at every junction, a company like Acoustical Sheetmetal rethinks what's physically possible and doubles down on their future and, by extension, their commitment to Virginia. I mean, 30 years ago, this company had 8 employees and a junkyard, and now it has 600 and hundreds of thousands of square footage. And it's not just about the folks at the top. It's about the folks that show up every day and get the job done. Folks like Christopher Stepney. Where's Chris? 29 years at Acoustical Sheetmetal. I'm in my 30s, so that's almost as long as I've been alive, Chris, so amazing. I told you I'd do a little shout out, all right? We're here today because of another leader. We have a leader right here who's ushering in a new era of confidence and belief in our great Commonwealth, Governor Glenn Youngkin. One of the things I learned growing my own business to being one of the 150 most innovative healthcare companies in the world is that there's a fact in business. Entrepreneurs and business leaders invest when they believe that tomorrow will be better than today. And this governor's leadership is unleashing the true potential of Virginia. Under his leadership, Virginia has put 270,000 more people back to work. We've cut and streamlined more than 80,000 regulations, attracted more than $100 billion of capital investment, and we've regained the status as the #1 state to do business in. Amazing. Anything is possible in Virginia. So it is an honor to introduce our 74th governor, the governor who believes Virginia has no limits, Governor Glenn Youngkin.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Well, this is a big crowd. So first of all, thank you for all coming together and celebrating Acoustical Sheetmetal's next expansion. And this is always my favorite thing to do. And I have to say, across the Commonwealth of Virginia over the last 3.5 years, we've had the great opportunity to announce expansion after expansion after expansion. Rarely is it the same company over and over again. And so that's why I'm so excited about today. You know, companies have a choice. And they have a choice of where they're going to initially set up their operations. And they have a choice of where they're going to expand. And as Juan Pablo just shared with you, this is a company that has made that decision over and over and over again for not just Virginia, but for Virginia Beach. Now, I have to say, I'm slightly biased. I grew up here. I started my first job when I was 14 down at the beach working in a diner. And I heard those magic words that I think literally are up there as the most powerful 3 words in the English language right after I love you. You are hired. And I have to say that there's dignity in work. And I have such deep respect for organizations that understand that the most valuable asset they have are the men and women that in fact make that company go. And so as I look at this tremendous workforce, I know that all of you stand behind this expansion and this opportunity that's going to be created. This is a huge step. What a step to say that we're going to invest over $45 million and hire hundreds and hundreds more people to once again serve as one of the top suppliers in one of the fastest growing industries in the world. This is about an expansion, but this is more about a company. This company believes in growth. This company believes in opportunity. And this company does it all right here in Virginia Beach. Now, this additional 250,000 square feet is on top of providing more manufacturing, is going to be delivering critical elements to an end market, to the data center market, that is literally at the front of America's national security and at the front of next-gen technology. And that's all happening in Virginia as well. And so I would say, Margaret, you not only picked a great place to do business, you picked a great business to grow. And I'm so excited by the fact that you're doing it right here. As I said, Virginians have a choice of where you want to live. And therefore, I'm so excited that all of you have chosen to build your lives here. You see, America is the greatest country in the world. And I believe Virginia is the greatest state. And Virginians recognize that every single day. Just last year, we crested through and became the 9th most desired state, with more people moving to Virginia than moving away. We, in fact, have seen this great workforce expand to the largest that it's been in the history of the Commonwealth. We have more people working today than we've ever had in the history of Virginia. And as Juan Pablo said, with 270,000 more people working, we're seeing opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. But it's not by happen chance. There's been an enormous amount of work that has gone into building the Virginia that we see today. An expectation that we, in fact, should be the best place in America to do business. An expectation that we should have the best workforce in America. And that has translated, yes, into new businesses starting faster than we could have believed. When I started this great journey serving Virginians now 3.5 years ago, we set a target. We thought that we would have 10,000 new high-growth startups in 4 years. Well, we hit that target after 2, and I fully expect we'll have 20,000 high-growth new startups in the Commonwealth of Virginia. We thought that we could attract lots of businesses to Virginia and have them expand. And we crested over $100 billion of capital commitments from companies that are here and expanding, like Acoustical Sheetmetals, or new ones that are coming from other parts of America, other parts of the world. We knew we have the best talent in the world, but we also wanted to have the best targeted talent development program. And we've been awarded for 3 years in a row the accolade of having the very best targeted talent development program in America. And of course, what that translates to is, in fact, more people working. than ever before. You see, we do this together. We at state government and local government, but even more so businesses. I've said over and over again, government does not create jobs. Businesses do. And when we collaborate together by streamlining 80,000 regulations and taking $1.2 billion of costs out of the frictional oversights that oftentimes government causes, when we in fact can invest $500 million in site development and transportation access around those sites to make sure that we're shovel ready and ready to go, when we see more people coming out of our high schools prepared and ready to go to work, that is the success that has made Virginia the top place in America to do business. And so as you're driving up and down 64, or as I just was sitting for a while on 64, and you see a U-Haul, please know that that U-Haul is coming to Virginia. That U-Haul is delivering another family to this great Commonwealth to build their future. That U-Haul represents a vote of confidence in a Virginia that is truly unleashing opportunity for all. And also, that means that companies, great companies like Acoustical Sheetmetals, has made a bet as well. And that bet is one of confidence in the future of the Commonwealth of Virginia. And so with that, I absolutely want to first acknowledge all of the organizations that work together in order to support these kinds of great expansions, and particularly this one. Our partners like the City of Virginia Beach, our partners like the Hampton Roads Alliance, our partners like the Virginia Economic Development Partnership, our partners who all come together, and when there is a visionary leader like Margaret who says, I want to grow, we come beside her and we help them grow. And so thank you to all of our partners who have done such great work. I also want to thank my friends in the General Assembly. I especially want to thank my friend Barry Knight, who's here. Barry has been my partner for 3.5 years, and he understands what it means to grow a business. He understands what it means to get up and go to work every day. And most importantly, Barry, I look forward to working with you for many years into the future. Thank you, sir. So congratulations to all of you. But most importantly, congratulations to the next 350 people that are going to come work here, because they, in fact, are going to be part of this great family. And so with that, Margaret, I'd like to share a gift with you, if I could pull you up here. So I have a gift for you, and I have one request. My request is that this gift would be displayed out front. I have the honor of presenting you with a flag from the Commonwealth of Virginia. And this flag is flown over our state capitol, a state capitol that was designed by Thomas Jefferson, a state capitol that has stood strong for decades and decades and century after century, a state capitol that does reflect the fact that we work together and understand that when businesses thrive, everyone in Virginia wins. And so if you would promise me that you would take this flag and you would fly it out front, and everyone who comes and goes from this remarkable facility will know that there is a forever bond between Acoustical Sheetmetals and the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
So with that, Margaret, I assume you're going to share a few words. Good. So with that, I would like to hand this over to, of course, your CEO and your leader, Margaret Shire. Here we go.
I'm pretty tall, but not that tall. So, welcome. I am so honored to have everybody here today. I'm just going to run through a few different folks that have decided to join us today. The City of Virginia Beach Leadership and City Council, Mayor Dyer, Virginia Beach Development Authority, the elected officials joining us, including our state delegates and senators, the Virginia Economic Development Partnership, Governor Youngkin, Secretary Sierra, the Hampton Roads Alliance, and my two partners, Jeff Moore and Jim Young, because none of this would be possible without them. And what really makes things work every day is our people. So I welcome ASC. I'm so proud to stand before you and talk about our future. So again, thank you for joining for this special announcement. I'm really just so proud to announce this continued expansion, because this means that we're growing as fast as we possibly can. Our company has grown 10 times since we joined the business in 2019. That's been fast. And that is because of each and every person that has worked so hard to make this happen. The next expansion will continue to provide new career opportunities. Yes, we'll add 350 new jobs, but for those of you that are here, I think we have demonstrated in the past our commitment to providing career opportunities, and we're going to continue to do that. And this allows us to really have a long runway in the future for everyone to keep expanding their career aspirations with acoustical sheet metal. I couldn't be happier for that, and I thank you for all the hard work that allows us to make that happen. So in closing, I just would like to say I am so excited for our future. I really can't wait to see what this next chapter holds for ASC. And I know that with the support from the state, from the city, and all of our folks that are here today, we're gonna keep growing this business, and we really appreciate all of your support. So thank you for being here today, and thank you again for your support.